Welcome to Lüneburg. Welcome to Leuphana University. Welcome to the Leuphana opening week.
The topic of digital future is full of fantasy, full of predictions, warnings, hope and expectations. We aim at making you wonder, at piquing your curiosity, at making you strive for an explanation. I'm looking very forward to your contributions already from today on.
We wish you all the best for the coming years and hope that you can use the chance to grow, to learn, to stay critical and to engage and become an active part of society. Because the problems of our world aren't waiting for us to finish our bachelor degrees.
It is this very future of our society that is in question. And that's why for this year's opening week, our topic, the content that you will deal with, the big question that we ask you is to think about our digital futures.
So the students are grouped into a totally interdisciplinary team. So they're from all sorts of fields, all sorts of study programs, and they're working on a topic together. They choose 3 topics and then they're put into one of their choice, and they have to work on the problem together. The students are grouped based on different perspectives. So looking at our digital futures from different angles, different hashtags.
I chose biohacking. It's very futuristic and not as developed yet.
Accessibility is something which affects not just people who have difficulties in certain areas.
Identity changes so much, like using all the different social media.
I chose the basic income. I found it really interesting what would happen if we probably have new jobs.
I chose ecology. What if we could talk to animals, or we could actually communicate with them, how it would affect our society.
We are here in worker participation. We are talking about how workers can organize themselves in the future.
The autonomous driving, I think it's very realistic to us in the next years.
I was always very interested in cryptocurrencies, and the blockchain technology was something that was very close to this topic.
We chose the programming and software research. We will discuss the pros and cons and then find a common interest.
Experts come to campus, whether that's in lecture format or they come to speak to them within the groups as an advisor, and they tell them a bit about what they've learned, whether they're a professor, whether they're someone from their field, and that helps them, the students, build this kind of knowledge.
I would like to talk about democracy and the freedom we enjoy and what quality media can do to preserve this shared value we have of democratic freedom.
People are willing to show how passionate they are about the topics they're writing about. So I think this is something new.
With an autonomous car, maybe you would start considering using the car for many more things that you currently would never choose to use a car for.
I like that idea a lot. And so as I'm a data scientist, I'm always trying to be in touch with like the newest advancements in AI.
Those kind of health tracking devices are especially some of the best financed and most under-researched businesses in the world.
Whenever someone says, we are this or we are that, this person has a specific agenda. So it doesn't mean that we should get rid of them, but we should also never fully trust them.
We're kind of a bit like TV, but also we're not like TV because we like to be interactive with our viewers. This is part of this revolution of personalized entertainment.
So we got a lot of interesting inputs from different experts, like from all over the world.
It's really nice to have their experience shared with us, because otherwise we wouldn't get this information. You can use Google, yeah, but it's not the same as someone telling you how it is.
all really different people, and with all so many different probably arguments or ways of seeing the world.
So we have to find something that defines our idea for the whole group.
Our vision is a world without diseases, so that every human on Earth gets a microchip implanted when they're a baby.
We want to show different situations that are possible in the future and how autonomous driving could improve our everyday life.
We're writing about these contact lenses that make it possible for you to envision kind of your own personal museum at home, and it's basically going to positively change the way we get to experience art.
It's called kind of Calling Monkeys. It's a project, what would animals tell us if they could communicate or talk to us?
It's not only enough at a university, I think, to have a vision. It's also important to be able to critique that vision, to look at the downfalls, to look at the setbacks, to look at the problems with that vision. So the students build together a video that's about 90 seconds, and that video speaks to their theme. And additionally to that, they also have to come up with a critical viewpoint that also kind of brings in the stuff that they've learned that week to give them a certain way of critiquing that theme.
We use the video tool, the simple show, to make an easy overview for people who don't know anything about the topic.
We're currently working on how to visualize the whole system and how it could be in the future. This is what he's doing right now, working on the video. And what I'm doing is trying to also implement all critical aspects of digitized bureaucracy.
Basically, we have a lot of points, but we're not sure what we're going to include in our comment yet.
We already got the introduction, we just need to write our main part now and the finish, but I think we're good in time.
There are so many points that are negative, so our vision, we think, is not the best thing for the future.
We have made all the slides to really get the story in a very fun way, I guess. We want to have a lot of humor in our video as well, to just show what this possible technology we have thought of could be like.
It's always wonderful to watch the younger generation in action. So I'm super excited to see what problems and futures and visions they have come up with.
So we are here to celebrate our last day of the opening week. And what a week this has been.
Ich sehe in der Digitalisierung mit all den damit verbundenen Fragen, Robotik, künstliche Intelligenz, 3D-Druck, Arbeit 5.0, eine riesige Chance. Diese Chance werden wir nutzen müssen, um unsere Gesellschaft auch in den nächsten Jahren zukunftsfähig aufzustellen. Ich glaube, Sie können stolz darauf sein, Ihr Studium hier in Lüneburg an einer wirklich innovativen, zukunftsfähigen Universität zu beginnen und dann hoffentlich auch erfolgreich abzuschließen.